and the vast tapestry of human interaction. The art of sustaining a romantic relationship could easily be one of the most intricate threads to weave. Like a master storyteller drawing inspiration from ancient philosophies and the charm of late-night show hosts. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the unspoken rules that underpin successful relationships. The wisdom of Giguzi, with its deep understanding of human nature and communication, serves as our guiding light. Embrace the dance of understanding and adaptation. The first rule is akin to understanding the rhythm in a dance. Every person carries within them a complex blend of emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Giguzi emphasized the importance of truly grasping the nuances of human behavior. In love, this means listening not just to respond, but to understand. It's about adapting to your partner's needs without losing yourself in the process. Imagine a conversation where instead of planning your next argument, you genuinely try to see the world from your partner's eyes. This level of empathy and flexibility can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth. The art of communication, speak their language. Communication in relationships is not merely about exchanging information, it's about connecting on a deeper level. Giguzi taught us the mastery of speech and the significance of tailoring our communication to suit the occasion. In the context of love, it means knowing when to offer words of encouragement, when to provide silent support, and when to engage in meaningful conversations. It's about speaking your partner's love language, whether it's acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, or receiving gifts. This rule is about enriching your relationship with the richness of varied expressions. Harness the power of emotional intelligence. The teachings of Giguzi remind us of the pivotal role of emotions in persuasion. Translating this to the realm of romance, the third rule emphasizes the importance of being attuned to your partner's emotional states. It's about being present during their moments of vulnerability and sharing in their joys. By understanding and respecting each other's emotional needs, you create a safe haven where love thrives. Remember, it's not always about fixing problems. Sometimes, it's about being a comforting presence. Cultivate trust through authenticity and integrity. In distinguishing between truth and falsehood, Giguzi highlighted the essence of discernment. In relationships, this translates to the value of honesty and integrity. Being truthful and consistent builds a foundation of trust that is hard to shake. It's about being your authentic self, owning up to your mistakes, and striving to be better. Like the most captivating of stories, a relationship grounded in authenticity and trust draws both partners in, creating a shared narrative that withstands the test of time. Integration of shared experiences. Finally, the integration of real-life samples, or shared experiences, solidifies the bond between partners. Just as a story becomes more relatable through real-life examples, a relationship grows stronger through shared adventures, challenges, and dreams. Whether it's trying a new hobby together, navigating life's ups and downs, or simply enjoying the comfort of each other's company, these experiences weave a shared story that is uniquely yours. In conclusion, successful relationships are not just about grand gestures. They are built on the unspoken rules of understanding, communication, emotional intelligence, integrity, and shared experiences. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi and the narrative techniques of modern storytelling, we see that at the heart of every lasting romance is the art of truly connecting with one another. So, as you journey through the chapters of your relationship, remember that every word, every action, and every shared moment is a stroke of the pen in your love story. In the dance of life, few steps are as intricate and yet as vital as those we take around the subject of money. It's a journey that, when embarked upon together by a couple, can either be a harmonious waltz or a step on each other's toes. But fear not, for within the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the narratives of those who've walked this path before, lies a map to guide us through. Today, let's navigate the path to financial freedom, a journey not just of bank balances, but of understanding, trust, and shared dreams. Understanding human nature. At the heart of any financial plan is not numbers, but people. Understanding each other's fears, desires, and motivations is crucial. As Giguzi teaches us, by delving deep into the intricacies of human nature, we can better align our financial goals. It's about knowing when to press forward with an investment or when to hold back, not just based on market trends, but on understanding each other's comfort levels and risk appetites. Mastery of speech. Discussing finances can often lead to raised voices or silent treatments. Here, the mastery of speech comes into play. It's about choosing words that encourage openness rather than defensiveness. For instance, instead of saying, "You always overspend," try, "How can we better plan our spending?" This shift in dialogue opens the floor for constructive conversation rather than conflict. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Weaving the art of persuasion into financial discussions can transform them from battlegrounds to collaborative brainstorming sessions. Emotional appeals, such as discussing the dreams you can achieve together with financial freedom, can be more motivating than the raw logic of numbers. It's about painting a picture of what's possible, making the journey a shared adventure. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In the world of finance, not every opportunity is as golden as it seems. The ability to discern truth from falsehood is invaluable. This not just applies to external offers, but within the relationship too. Honesty about financial situations and decisions is the bedrock of trust. It's better to admit a financial misstep than to hide it, as the truth has a way of surfacing, often at the most inopportune times. Role of emotions. Money is often an emotional topic. It's tied to our security, dreams, and sometimes, our sense of self-worth. Recognizing and respecting the emotions tied to financial decisions is crucial. It's about acknowledging fears and reassuring each other, celebrating victories however small, and supporting each other through setbacks. Adaptability in communication. No two people, no two couples, and certainly no two financial situations are the same. Flexibility in how you communicate and collaborate on financial matters is key. It might mean adjusting goals, reevaluating risk tolerances, or finding new ways to save or invest. It's a process, a conversation that evolves as you do. Integration of real-life samples. Take, for example, the story of Alex and Jordan. They started their financial journey buried in student loans and credit card debt. By openly discussing their fears and aspirations, they crafted a plan that balanced aggressive debt repayment with small, rewarding investments in their passions. They celebrated each debt cleared and each investment milestone, turning their financial journey into a series of victories. Today, they stand debt-free, with a flourishing investment portfolio and a deeper, more trusting relationship. In this tale of financial unity, let the wisdom of the ancients guide you, let the stories of those who've walked before you inspire you, and let the uniqueness of your journey together enrich you. Financial freedom is not just a destination, but a journey of growth, understanding, and shared dreams. Together, step by step, you can waltz into a future of abundance. In the tapestry of human interaction, apologies act as delicate threads that mend the wear and tear caused by misunderstandings and mistakes. Mastering the art of apology, much like mastering any form of persuasive communication, requires a nuanced understanding of human nature and the strategic application of rhetoric, principles deeply rooted in the ancient teachings of Giguzi. Drawing upon these timeless strategies can transform apologies from mere utterances of regret into powerful tools for healing and strengthening relationships. At the heart of every effective apology lies a deep understanding of human nature. People seek validation of their feelings and experiences. Recognizing this, a masterful apology begins with empathy. By genuinely acknowledging the other person's emotions and the impact of one's actions, the apology resonates more deeply. This approach aligns with Giguzi's emphasis on understanding the audience's emotional state, a critical step in crafting messages that truly persuade and heal. Just as Giguzi teaches the importance of adapting one's speech to the occasion, so too must the language of an apology be carefully chosen. It's not just about what is said, but how it's said. A sincere apology avoids excuses and focuses on accountability. The use of phrases like "I understand how this made you feel" or "I take full responsibility" can be far more effective than a simple "I'm sorry." This mastery of speech ensures that the apology is not only heard but felt. Incorporating Giguzi's teachings on rhetoric, a well-structured apology can be broken down into three parts: acknowledgement, responsibility, and remedy. Firstly, acknowledging the mistake and its impact on the other person shows understanding and respect. Secondly, taking responsibility without deflecting blame demonstrates sincerity and integrity. Lastly, offering a remedy or a promise to avoid repeating the mistake signifies commitment to change. This structure not only conveys regret but also reinforces trust. A genuine apology is rooted in honesty. The ability to discern between truth and falsehood, as highlighted in Giguzi, is crucial. An apology should not be a strategic tool for evasion or manipulation. Instead, it should reflect a truthful acknowledgement of fault and a sincere effort to make amends. In this light, an apology becomes an honest reflection of one's intentions to repair and improve the relationship. Emotions play a central role in the effectiveness of an apology. Giguzi emphasizes the impact of appealing to emotions in persuasion. An apology that sincerely expresses remorse and empathy can soften hearts and open paths to forgiveness. By effectively communicating one's own emotional turmoil over the mistake and the genuine desire to heal the rift, the apology can facilitate emotional healing for all involved parties. Every situation and individual is unique, requiring a tailored approach to the apology. Just as Giguzi advocates for adaptability in communication, so too must an apology be customized to fit the context and the person. Factors such as the severity of the mistake, the relationship dynamics, and the personalities involved should influence how the apology is framed and delivered. This adaptability ensures that the apology is appropriate and effective. In weaving the principles of Giguzi into the art of apology, one can craft apologies that not only express regret but also demonstrate a deep understanding of the other's feelings, a commitment to integrity, and a sincere desire to mend and strengthen bonds. Such apologies have the power to heal wounds, bridge divides, and fortify relationships. In the intricate dance of human interactions, the art of apology, when mastered, becomes a powerful testimony to the strength of compassion and the resilience of human connections. In the tapestry of human connection, the art of understanding and expressing love languages is akin to discovering a secret code, a key, that unlocks the doors to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Drawing inspiration from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, coupled with a narrative flair reminiscent of late-night show hosts, we embark on a journey to decode these languages, weaving through the complexities of human emotions and communication. At the heart of every tale of love and connection lies an understanding of human nature. Just as Giguzi teaches us the importance of discerning the intricacies of human behavior, recognizing and appreciating one's love language requires a deep understanding of their emotional landscape. Whether it's words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch, each language holds the key to unlocking the hearts of those we hold dear. Let's take the story of Emily and Alex, a couple whose love seemed to have hit a rough patch. Emily, whose primary love language is words of affirmation, often felt unloved due to Alex's reluctance to express his feelings verbally. Alex, on the other hand, believed in showing love through acts of service, diligently fixing things around the house, assuming his efforts spoke volumes. Their story mirrors the teachings of Giguzi on the mastery of speech and the utilization of rhetorical techniques, understanding that different contexts and individuals require different modes of expression. It wasn't until they learned to tailor their expressions of love to match each other's language that their bond deepened. Incorporating idioms into our narrative, it's clear that actions speak louder than words for some, while for others, a word to the wise is enough. These sayings underscore the diversity in love languages and the importance of adaptability in communication, a principle highlighted in Giguzi's philosophy. By mastering these idioms of love, Emily and Alex learned not just to speak, but to speak in a language that resonates with the heart of the other. Real-life examples further enrich our understanding of love languages. Consider the story of Sarah, who cherishes quality time above all. For her, time is more valuable than gold. Her partner, Tom, learned to set aside his gadgets, dedicating undivided attention to their moments together, thus bridging the gap that physical gifts or compliments couldn't fill. This tale exemplifies the discernment between truth and falsehood in communication, showing that genuine presence cannot be substituted or faked. Emotion plays a pivotal role in the art of persuasion and connection, as highlighted by Giguzzi. Recognizing the emotional significance behind each love language allows us to appeal to the very core of human desire, the desire to be understood, appreciated, and loved. It's about seeing beyond the surface, identifying the emotional undercurrents that guide behavior and preferences. In conclusion, the journey to understanding and applying love languages is a testament to the power of adaptability, empathy, and strategic communication. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi, we learn that the mastery of love languages is not just about speaking, but about speaking right to the heart. As we navigate the complexities of human connections, let us remember that in the realm of love, the right words, the right touch, the right moment can turn the key, unlocking a treasure trove of deeper, more enduring relationships. In the moonlit serenity of a typical evening, as you unwind from the day's hustle, a thought often creeps into the mind, uninvited yet persistent, the thought of money. It's a subject that stirs a whirlwind of emotions, from exhilaration at the prospect of new acquisitions to the gut-wrenching dread of debt. But what if I told you that the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi, fused with the narrative charm of late-night storytelling, could transform your relationship with finance? Buckle up, for this is not your ordinary financial advice column. This is a journey to mastering mindful money habits through the art of storytelling. The opening act, knowing thy financial self. Understanding human nature is the cornerstone of Giguzzi's teachings, and it applies remarkably well to our financial behaviors. Recognizing your financial personality is the first step towards cultivating a healthier relationship with your finances. The heartfelt monologue, emotional intelligence in spending. The role of emotions in persuasion, as highlighted by Giguzzi, mirrors the emotional roller coaster of spending and saving. Mastering your financial narrative requires the emotional intelligence to pause and ask, is this purchase swaying me through emotion, or is it a genuine need? The engaging interview, adaptable financial planning. Just as a skilled interviewer adapts their questions to draw out the most engaging responses, adaptable financial planning is about tailoring your budget to meet your changing needs and goals. The insightful segment, the power of real-life examples. Integrating real-life samples enhances the credibility and relatability of any narrative. Consider the story of someone who managed to climb out of debt through mindful budgeting and strategic spending. The impactful close, a call to mindful money habits. Every tale spun with the intent of engaging and educating reaches its climax in the closing. Here's where we call you to action. Begin by understanding your financial behaviors, acknowledging the emotional play behind your spending and saving habits. Embrace adaptability in your financial planning, taking cues from real-life examples to chart a course that's uniquely yours. And remember, mastering mindful money habits isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, a journey made not of giant leaps, but of small, thoughtful steps. In weaving the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi with the narrative allure of late-night storytelling, we've embarked on a financial odyssey that's both enlightening and entertaining. The path to financial mindfulness is paved with self-awareness, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and the collective wisdom of experiences. So, as the curtain falls on our tale, the stage is set for you to transform your relationship with finance, one mindful habit at a time. In the tapestry of human existence, few quests are as universally pursued yet as enigmatically complex as the quest for enduring love. It's a theme as old as time, yet each love story is as unique as a fingerprint. Whether it's whispered sweet nothings under the moonlight or the comfort of a shared silence, the magic of love lies in its ability to evolve, adapt, and flourish over the years. But how does one nurture this delicate flame, ensuring it burns brightly through the seasons of life? Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, we find that the art of nurturing love is not unlike the art of persuasion and strategic communication. It begins with understanding human nature. Love, at its core, is about connection and understanding. It's about peering into the soul of another and accepting them in their entirety. To nurture intimacy over the years, one must be a student of one's partner, learning and relearning the depths of their being as they unfold over time. Mastery of speech plays a pivotal role in this journey. Love thrives on communication, both spoken and unspoken. It's in the tender good morning texts, the heartfelt I miss yous, and even the gentle silence that speaks volumes. Each word, each pause, each breath shared between lovers is a thread weaving a stronger bond. But it's not just about the words said, it's also about listening, truly listening, to the said and the unsaid, understanding the nuances and the emotions they carry. The utilization of rhetorical techniques in nurturing love might seem like a modern twist, yet it resonates with timeless truth. Emotional appeals, the sharing of dreams, fears, and joys, create a shared experience, a common narrative that both partners are invested in. Logical argumentation, though less romanticized, is crucial in navigating the challenges life throws, allowing couples to solve problems together, strengthening their bond. Discernment between truth and falsehood is vital. Trust is the bedrock of intimacy, and honesty is its guardian. In a world where facades are common, being genuine with one's partner fosters a safe space where love can grow unguarded. This includes admitting mistakes, sharing vulnerabilities, and being open to change. Understanding and appealing to emotions underscores every interaction. Celebrating successes, providing comfort in times of sorrow, and standing together in the face of adversity are all acts of love that nurture intimacy. It's the shared laughter, the tears wiped away, and the warmth of a hug that fortify the connection between lovers. Flexibility and adaptability in communication are crucial as relationships evolve. The lovers who danced under the stars might now share a dance in the living room amidst toys and life's clutter. The expressions of love might shift from grand gestures to the quiet acts of service and words of affirmation that say, "I see you, I appreciate you, I'm here for you." Incorporating real-life examples, consider the couple celebrating their golden anniversary, reflecting on a journey marked by joys, sorrows, trials, and triumphs. Their love story is a testament to the power of adaptability, understanding, and growth. It's in the way they've learned to communicate, to support each other's dreams, to navigate conflicts, and to find joy in the everyday. As we weave idioms through this narrative, it's clear that actions speak louder than words, yet a word to the wise is enough. Love is both a verb and a noun, an action to be performed and an emotion to be cherished. In conclusion, nurturing intimacy over the years is an art and a science, a dance of communication, understanding, and adaptation. It's about building a shared narrative that weathers the storms and celebrates the sunshine. Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, we find that the secrets to lasting love are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. It's in the mastery of speech, the understanding of human nature, the discernment between truth and falsehood, the appeal to emotions, and the adaptability in communication that love finds its wings to soar through the years, ever vibrant, ever enduring. In the tapestry of life, managing finances in a relationship often feels like navigating through a stormy sea. It's a journey where the waters are unpredictable, and the waves, laden with challenges such as unexpected expenses, different financial priorities, and the ever-dreaded budgeting, threaten to capsize the boat of love. Yet, like any seasoned navigator will tell you, understanding the currents and mastering the art of steering can turn the voyage from perilous to prosperous. Today, let's set sail on this journey, guided by the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, modern insights, and real-life examples, as we navigate from stress to success and managing finances within a relationship. Understanding human nature, the first lesson from Giguzi teaches us about the importance of understanding human nature. In the context of a relationship, it's crucial to recognize that each partner comes with their own set of financial beliefs, habits, and experiences. One might be a spender, relishing the joys of present comforts, while the other might be a saver, focused on the security of tomorrow. The key to harmony lies not in changing each other's intrinsic nature, but in understanding and respecting these differences. Imagine a couple, let's call them Alex and Jordan. Alex is a saver, while Jordan loves to indulge in life's little luxuries. Instead of clashing over their financial approaches, they decide to allocate a fund within their budget. This fund is Jordan's domain to spend guilt-free, while Alex finds peace in the rest of their finances being meticulously saved and invested. Mastery of speech. Communication is the bedrock of any successful relationship, especially when it comes to finances. Giguzi's emphasis on mastering speech underscores the importance of how we talk about money matters. It's not just about what is said, but how it's said. Phrases like "we can't afford that" can be reframed as "let's save up for it," turning a negative into a positive goal to work towards together. This shift in dialogue fosters a sense of teamwork and shared objectives. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Employing rhetorical strategies can be particularly effective in discussions about finances. For instance, when proposing a budget, one might appeal to logic by presenting the numbers, to emotion by highlighting the stress relief that comes with financial security, and to ethics by discussing the importance of financial responsibility. By addressing all these aspects, partners can better understand and appreciate the value of managing finances together. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In the financial aspect of a relationship, transparency is key. Giguzi teaches the importance of distinguishing between truth and falsehood, which in this context means being honest about one's financial situation, debts, and spending habits. This honesty fosters trust and ensures that both partners are working with the same set of facts. Role of emotions. Emotions play a significant role in financial decisions. Giguzi emphasizes the importance of understanding and appealing to these emotional states. For couples, acknowledging the emotions behind financial habits can lead to more empathetic discussions. Whether it's the joy one partner feels from buying gifts for loved ones or the security the other feels from saving, recognizing these emotions can help in finding a middle ground. Adaptability in communication. Finally, the ability to adapt one's communication style to different situations is crucial. This means being willing to revisit financial discussions regularly, adapting to life's changes together, and being open to adjusting financial plans as necessary. By weaving through these teachings with the threads of idioms like saving for a rainy day, emphasizing the importance of preparedness, and integrating real-life examples such as the fund concept, couples can craft a narrative of financial management that is not only successful but also uniquely theirs. In conclusion, managing finances in a relationship, much like navigating a ship through uncharted waters, requires understanding, communication, and adaptability. Guided by the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, enriched with modern insights, and illuminated by real-life examples, couples can transform financial management from a source of stress into a journey of success. So, let the journey begin, steering through the storms with wisdom and love, towards a horizon of financial harmony and prosperity. In the modern world, where the clock ticks faster than our hearts, and calendars are filled more with meetings than memories, couples often find themselves trapped in the monotony of life. The spark that once ignited conversations and laughter seems to flicker faintly under the pile of responsibilities. However, as a master raconteur inspired by the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the engaging banter of late-night show hosts, I bring to you a tale of rekindling that lost spark through innovative date ideas designed for the busy bee couples of today. Once upon a time, in the bustling cityscape where the nights were as alive as the days, lived a couple, Alex and Jordan. Like many, they found themselves ensnared in the routine of life, where their once adventurous spirits seemed to have been tamed by the endless cycle of work, eat, sleep, and repeat. But amidst this monotony, they remembered the teachings of Giguzi on understanding human nature and the mastery of speech. They realized that to break free from this cycle, they needed to understand each other's desires and communicate effectively, thereby employing the ancient art of persuasion to reignite their bond. The first step in their journey to rekindle their spark was to embrace the concept of quality time in quotas. Understanding that their schedules were packed, they decided to set aside small, yet significant pockets of time for each other. Inspired by the adaptability in communication as taught by Giguzzi, they made these moments flexible, ranging from a quick coffee before work to a brief walk under the stars after dinner. It wasn't about the quantity of time spent, but the quality that each moment held. Next, they ventured into the realm of adventure in the ordinary. They decided to turn mundane tasks into exciting adventures. Grocery shopping turned into a treasure hunt for ingredients to a new recipe they would cook together. Morning jogs transformed into explorations of uncharted paths within their city. This idea was rooted in the Giguzzi principle of utilizing rhetorical techniques, where they saw each ordinary task as a story to be told, filled with potential for laughter and discovery. Learning together became their third beacon of light. They chose a skill they both were curious about but had never tried. From pottery classes that ended in laughter over misshapen vessels to dance lessons where they stepped on each other's toes more than the rhythm, each experience brought them closer. This was a testament to Giguzzi's emphasis on the role of emotions in persuasion. Each shared learning experience was an emotional journey, replete with frustration, joy, and ultimately, a sense of achievement. Lastly, they embraced the philosophy of digital detox dates. In an age where screens often command more attention than our partners, they chose to disconnect digitally to reconnect emotionally. Whether it was a picnic in the park or simply sitting by the fireplace talking about dreams and fears, these moments were sanctuaries from the digital world. Here, they applied Giguzzi's discernment between truth and falsehood, appreciating the authenticity of face-to-face conversations, unmarred by digital facades. As our tale of Alex and Jordan concludes, remember that the spark between couples doesn't dim because of a lack of love, but often due to a lack of attention to that love. Inspired by the narrative technique akin to celebrated late-night show hosts and the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi, this story serves as a testament to the power of innovative thinking and strategic communication in transforming relationships. In the end, it's not about grand gestures but the small, innovative efforts that show care and understanding. Let this be a reminder to busy couples everywhere that amidst the chaos of life, the spark can always be rekindled, turning every day into an adventure waiting to be embarked upon. In the grand tapestry of life, our stories are interwoven with threads of emotions, experiences, and relationships. Each thread adds color, depth, and texture to our narrative, shaping who we are and how we view the world around us. Among these threads, the journey to self-love and finding worth in relationships is perhaps one of the most intricate and challenging ones to navigate. It's a journey that demands courage, resilience, and, above all, a profound understanding of one's own value. Picture this: in the bustling city life, where the nights are as alive as the days, there lived an individual named Alex. Alex, much like a character in a late-night show that keeps you hooked with its twists and turns, had their fair share of ups and downs in relationships. Each relationship, with its unique storyline, left Alex questioning their worth, wondering if they were ever enough. It was a roller coaster of emotions, a narrative filled with laughter, tears, and moments of profound introspection. Drawing inspiration from the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi, Alex embarked on a transformative journey. The first lesson that resonated with Alex was the understanding of human nature. They realized that before they could seek validation from others, they needed to understand and accept their own complexities and imperfections. This enlightenment didn't come easy. It was through countless moments of self-reflection and embracing their vulnerabilities that Alex began to see their true worth. The mastery of speech, as taught by Giguzzi, played a pivotal role in Alex's journey. They learned the importance of the words they told themselves. Negative self-talk was replaced with affirmations of self-love and worth. This shift in dialogue was not merely about changing the narrative, but about believing it. It was about convincing the heart of what the mind already knew. Utilization of rhetorical techniques was another lesson that Alex applied, not in persuading others, but in persuading themselves. They used logical argumentation to debunk the myths they had about their unworthiness. Emotional appeals were directed inward, to nurture and heal the scars left by past relationships. Ethical considerations guided them to treat themselves with the same compassion and respect they offered others. Alex's journey was also about discerning between truth and falsehood. They learned to differentiate between the genuine connections that uplifted them and the deceptive ones that drained their spirit. This discernment helped Alex in making choices that were in alignment with their worth and well-being. The role of emotions in persuasion was a lesson that hit close to home for Alex. They understood that their emotional state significantly influenced their self-perception and relationships. By managing their emotions, they learned to respond rather than react, leading to healthier and more fulfilling connections. Adaptability in communication was the final piece of the puzzle. Alex realized that self-love is not a one-size-fits-all journey. It requires flexibility, patience, and the willingness to tailor the approach as one evolves. This adaptability was not just about adjusting to external circumstances, but also about being open to the changes within themselves. Integrating real-life samples into this narrative, let's consider the stories of countless individuals who, like Alex, have navigated the tumultuous waters of relationships and self-doubt. These are the stories that remind us of our resilience, our capacity to love ourselves fiercely, and our ability to emerge stronger from the challenges we face. In conclusion, the journey to self-love and embracing your worth in relationships is akin to crafting a masterpiece. It requires patience, dedication, and an understanding of the intricate dance between the heart and the mind. As you navigate this journey, remember the lessons from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, and let them guide you toward a relationship with yourself that is rooted in love, respect, and unwavering faith in your worth. After all, the most captivating story you'll ever tell is the one where you discover the depth of your own value. Empathy, often hailed as the cornerstone of human connection, stands as a beacon of hope in the turbulent seas of conflict and misunderstanding. It's a trait that, when nurtured, can transform relationships and foster an environment of understanding and respect. This narrative, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Giguzi and the engaging style of late-night show hosts, delves into the profound impact empathy can have on resolving conflicts and strengthening bonds. Imagine walking into a room where two friends are in the midst of a heated argument. The tension is palpable, the air thick with unspoken grievances. You've been here before, caught in the crossfire of misunderstanding and frustration. But this time, you decide to employ a different tactic. Drawing from the ancient teachings of Giguzi, you understand that to navigate this storm, you must first understand the nature of the conflict and the emotions at play. The first step is to listen actively. Instead of formulating your next argument or waiting for your turn to speak, you focus intently on what each person is saying. You observe their body language, the tone of their voice, and the emotions behind their words. This is the essence of understanding human nature, a principle that lies at the heart of Giguzi's teachings. By doing so, you're not just hearing their words, you're listening to their story. Next, you master your speech. Knowing that different situations require different types of communication, you choose your words carefully. You acknowledge each person's feelings and perspective, validating their emotions without taking sides. This is where the art of persuasion, as taught by Giguzi, plays a crucial role. You're not just speaking, you're weaving a narrative that resonates with both parties, encouraging them to see beyond their conflict. Utilizing rhetorical techniques, you appeal to their emotions and logic. You share a story, perhaps a real-life example that mirrors their situation, highlighting how empathy and understanding paved the way for resolution. This isn't about manipulating their feelings, but about showing them a path to mutual understanding and respect. In your speech, you subtly incorporate idioms that enrich your narrative. Phrases like walking a mile in their shoes or seeing eye to eye not only add depth to your message, but also make it more relatable. This skillful deployment of language, a nod to your adeptness in storytelling, helps bridge the gap between the two friends. As you navigate this delicate situation, you remain adaptable, ready to change your approach based on their reactions. This flexibility, a key aspect of Giguzi's teachings on adaptability in communication, ensures that your message is received in the spirit it's intended. The result? Walls begin to crumble, and the air lightens. A conversation starts, tentative at first, but growing in confidence as empathy takes root. By understanding their emotions and perspectives, and communicating with care and respect, you've helped pave the way for a resolution. The argument that seemed insurmountable moments ago now appears as a hurdle they've overcome together. This story illustrates the power of empathy in action. It's a testament to the idea that understanding, coupled with effective communication, can resolve conflicts and build stronger relationships. In a world where disagreements are inevitable, empathy is not just a tool but a bridge to a more compassionate and connected society. Empathy, as we've seen, is more than just a feeling. It's an action, a skill that can be honed and perfected over time. By drawing on the ancient wisdom of Giguzi and the art of storytelling, we can transform our interactions, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and connection. In the end, it's empathy that holds the key to unlocking the doors to stronger, more resilient relationships.